Hello guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make your video pop. As you saw in the intro, I'll be showing you my steps in achieving that look. It's something that I've learned across my journey in filmmaking, so I'll be sharing it with you. The key thing that you need to keep in mind is shoot in flat profile. Now, for those who don't know what a flat profile is, okay, let me tell you this way. All of you must have heard, don't shoot in JPEG, shoot in RAW, don't shoot in JPEG, shoot in. What does it mean? Why RAW and not JPEG? So it means RAW contains enough data, enough dynamic range, so that you can, while editing, you can play with all the colors like individually. It stores enough data, okay? I'm not going much detail into it, but it's as simple as that. So when it comes to video, shooting in a flat profile means the same thing. It has enough data, enough dynamic range. So when it comes to color grading, you have a lot of flexibility. So that's the very first thing that you need to keep in mind. So in cameras, it comes like log profile and raw profile. So based on your camera. And now those who are shooting with your smartphone, there are apps like Filmic Pro in which you can get flat profiles with your flat profiles on your smartphone, which is great. It's not a free app, but I've heard that it's totally worth it, so you should definitely check that out. So that is the very first thing that you need to be doing, shoot in a flat profile. And when it comes to color grading, I'll show you my steps. When it comes to grading, the main thing that you need to adjust is exposure, white balance, black points, white points, saturation. All these I'll be showing you in this the way that I'll be color grading. Okay, now this is how it looks out of the camera. As you can see, it's so dull, no colors, no contrast, no saturation, nothing. It's not black and white, but it's so dull. So let me show you what all I do to bring out that colors and to make it pop. Okay, the very first thing that I'll be doing is fix the white balance. Now in all editing softwares, there is a automatic or a white balance picker. You just see something that is white and you take this one and click it here. So that sort of fixes the white balance. And the next thing that I'll be doing is saturation. As you can see, the saturation was not so good at all. So I have to bring in the saturation. So I think 85 is a really good point to make it really pop. After saturation, what I'll be doing is I'll bring up highlights and bring down the shadows. So in all editing softwares, there is something called this graph here. It really means that the white shouldn't go above this line and the black shouldn't go below this line. And after that, the very last node is going to be a S-curve. Now, this is a common term that you guys might be hearing. What is this S-curve? S-curve is nothing but it's sort of create a contrast. I'll show you another example, here. Similar things. First thing, white balance. And the very next thing, again, saturation. I'm going to make it 85. Then, as I told you, bring above. The white should be around this line and the black should be above this line. And the last, again, the S-curve. Simple, right? That's the main thing that I do. And now if it comes to if it's a travel video and if it requires like a cinema look, you sort of dig in more. In all editing software, it's really the same steps. In some it's nodes, in some it is layers. So the basic step is, first thing I did a white balance. Second thing, saturation. I made it a little bit higher because we shot in the flat profile. And the third one, I made exposure adjustment. Make the white at least towards that line and bring black towards the lower line. And the fourth one, S-curve. You guys should try it and tell me the difference in the comments, how you feel shooting in the log profile. Anyhow, so that's pretty much it. Give me a thumbs up if you guys found this useful. And I just love sharing all these things that I've learned to you. So that's pretty much it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.